Movement tips and lifestyle hacks brought to you by FitLabPGH. Movement, a part of making your life complete. FitLabPGH is back with another movement tip and lifestyle hack. We're going to talk a little bit more about sitting today and fighting the slump monster. I first came across this idea on watching the mobility workout of the day with Kelly Starrett. One of the things that we try to do with FitLabPGH is expose you to movement tips and lifestyle hacks that are out there that other people have done that you may not be aware of, because we all know that with YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, there are just literally thousands and thousands, if not millions of posts each day, and you just can't keep up without them. When I first saw this hack, I thought it was a really great idea. I was all excited. I went in and showed it to my Rolfer, and he pulled out a kit that they sell for a chair for allowing people to sit like this. So, in no means are we saying that we're inventing this, but this is a good idea. So as I've said in a previous video, I'm a slump monster. I love to slump. The slump monster loves me. I've switched to a standing desk, but sometimes I'm in situations where maybe I can't stand, or if I'm going to travel on a plane, I obviously can't stand a lot of long periods of time. TSA doesn't like that, so what I can do is I can use a resistance band. There are a number of them out there, a number of brands. What you want is you want the lightest resistance, a red band. This one, we'll have the link in the show notes. It was actually a little thinner in width than the one I originally had. Works really well. We all know we should sit up nice and straight like this, but this kind of gets fatiguing and we forget about it as we hunch over the computer or hunch over our book or our iPad. So we just take this thing, we put it down around our sacrum, right where those hip bones are. We put it on the front of the shins, and what it does is it pushes against our back a little bit, pulls against our knees, and it doesn't force us to sit up straight, but if we slump, it puts a stretch on this rubber band that makes it a little bit more uncomfortable. So we can sit here in the privacy of the cube farm, kind of type away if we're on an airplane and we know we're going to be on a long flight. It gives us an idea of when do we slump and to come out of it. Just like any other hack that we use, it doesn't mean that you slap this thing on when you sit at your desk in the morning and you wear it for the next 8 or 9 hours. Use it for 10 or 15 minutes at a time just to remind you, because we're looking at cumulative practices. So if you can do or improve your practice a little bit for a few minutes a day, that's better than doing nothing at all. We've had another movement tip and lifestyle hack from FitLabPGH, and remember, don't let the slump monster get you. 3 times a week, FitLabPGH brings you a movement tip or lifestyle hack. Thanks to the Pilates Body for providing us a locale for filming.